Thanks for joining me. Today I'm going from Laxey to Snaefell mines. Hopefully you can make out in the distance where that car is. I started off just from a little bit further along there, parked up there, and walked along the road up here to the salmon centre. Get a nice view of the statue. But anyway, I'm going to head up the hill towards Agneash, but I'm actually going to follow this path as opposed to going up the hill. I've not been along it before, so it's a new one for me. But before I head up, it'd be rude of me not to point out there's the famous Laxey wheel. As you can see in the sign, the footpath is now open. It was closed for a while, and I haven't been, like I said, I haven't been up here for a long time. So I'm just going to follow it, see how we get on. As you can see, this part of the path's easy to walk on. Just grass and stones. And this will head up to Agneash. I'm sure most of you know what. It's from Laxey up to there. It's quite steep on the road. This will be steeper later on, I'm almost sure. But I've not been up it for yonks, so I honestly can't remember. Anyway, it's all part of the exploration, isn't it? It's quite nice walking along here. Just surrounded by trees. And the bracken and gorse, of course. Far more interested in walking on the road. The path forks off up to the right, so I'm going to carry on up here. I'm almost sure it's the right way, because like I say, you go up to Agneash. So staying on the flat, won't be going anywhere. There's a sign just there. There you go. Don't know if you can make it out. Footpath to Agneash and Snaefell mines. So I'm on the right track. Well, that's the path I've come up. I've only been going a minute or two, and then you're greeted with this absolutely splendid view heading up towards Snaefell up there. But we're gonna carry on up here. It's an absolutely beautiful day today. It's only 9:30 in the morning. Already the sun's out cracking the flags, and it's quite warm. It's partly why I've come out this time of day. Get out while it's quiet. It's not too hot, but there's a lot going on the island today. It's part of the reason why I've come north. Just while I'm here. There's a little path just to my right there. Not been on that. I assume that takes you back to the Agneash road there, but we're going to carry on up here. And as I was saying, it's busy on the island today. It's the parish walk this morning. That started at 8 o'clock. So out towards the west and the south will be busy early doors, walkers everywhere, and rolling road closures. It's part of the reason why I came north today. Plus I haven't done this for yonks. And also, I don't know if you can make it out, I've got the radio pack on again today, so I want to give it a real good trial. I've got it loaded up with £25 a kit, plus food and water, as wood for the fan dance. And I've added some extra pouches to the waist belt, so I'm trying that out, see how we get on. So far so good. I mean, I've only been going 20 minutes, but yeah, Looking forward to it today. Anyway, leave it to it. Bumped into a former bandmate of mine when I was in the pipe band, Alistair. He's in the footpath conservation group over here, and he's the pipe major in the pipe band as well, so nice to see him again. I assume that's the path, not that, but you know what assumptions make, so I'll give it a bash, see how we get on. Quite a lot of bracken here. This is partly why I never wear shorts when I walk. One, my legs will burn, isn't quite fair, and two, your legs get cut to bits. Up there, is it? I'll give it a bash. This is nicely cut anyway. No, looks like somebody's house. So I'll go back. The lawn looks immaculate there. Last thing they needed is me walking all over it. Hey, we're on the road anyway. There you go. Footpath to Laxey Valley Walk now open. Please take care during entrance works. Thank you. Yeah, so basically I've done a loop there instead of coming up the hill. Like I say, it's more interesting walking on the road. That's exactly what I'm doing now. I'll just plod on up. Like I said earlier, it's busy today on the island. Another event today is on Forces Day. That's taking part this afternoon in Douglas with a parade. And so I'm just watching the road. There's a parade and a buffet and that down the villa. All sorts of things going on. I'm not going to this year. Been before. So anyone going there today, hope you have a good time. Enjoy the parade and everything else you're doing. And I know there's for the ex-servicemen and ex-servicewomen amongst us, there's a do at the Manx Legion at 6 o'clock. So again, if you're going, enjoy yourself. Just approaching the village now. It's the first year Snaefell. See the mast at the top. And there's the sign. There's the footpath to the mines, just on the left. But first, I'm going to go up to Agneash Chapel and visit that. It's only a small chapel, but they still hold services. Well signposted, Green Lane U90, Snaefell mines only. Just opposite there's Agneash Village Green and picnic area. There's a bench and that in there. If you want to rest and have a brew or something, nice place. No rest for me though, just carrying on along the road here. Been going 39 minutes. Actual walking time's probably about 35. You know, because I stopped speaking to Alistair and I was looking in the chapel. I'm not killing myself with the walking pace. Back, that's the path I've just started walking along. There's the east coast of the island there, looking over Laxey itself. and that is the electric railway there, looking up towards Snaefell. What an absolutely splendid morning. Nice to get a bit of breeze at last, and a little bit of shade. That stump up Agneash Hill, it's hard work at the best of times, but especially in the heat. And like I said, it's not even 10 o'clock, so it's good to be out though. This is where we're going. Greenway Road. No legal access to the TT course. Just wish some people would heed that advice. Yeah, we got a lot of visitors for TT and it's good to see them, but unfortunately we're getting an increasing number. You don't know how to behave. Just think they can ride anywhere, ride as fast as they want, but a lot of them found out the hard way this year when they ended up in court. So if you're coming here, behave yourself please. As you can see, the track's a bit more stony now. It's easy enough underfoot though, and I'm enjoying the shade. Path's starting to go up now. Haven't even been going 5 minutes and we're dropping down again. So the little rise up was no dramas, especially if you're used to walking. This path would suit anybody really. I mean, like I say, you had the steep bit up to Agneash. If you're reasonably fit, it's not a problem for anybody. Same along here. It's easy to follow. Not too bad underfoot. Right, we're stony at the moment, but like I've said in other videos, just take your time, it's not a race. Been going for an hour now. Been nice. Nice view looking back down the valley. And that's the path I've been following. This is the first of the buildings I've come across. If anyone knows where it was, can you put it in the comments for me please? It's always good to share. Please close the gate. Remains of another building. And the path's still going. Currently done 2.6 miles. And I've been walking hour 12. So nice and steady. It's been a nice walk though. You can see there's been quite a bit of water on the path. Nothing too onerous though. I'm not surprised with the amount of rain we've had lately. Right, looking back, there's the path I've come up. I'm now at I believe it's the captain's house. Been going about an hour and 20 or so, and it's just over 3 miles to here on the route I've taken. So for anyone attempting it, it's a pretty straightforward walk, and like I say, if you're reasonably fit, shouldn't be a problem for anybody. It's actually cracking views today. Certainly picked the right day to come up here. I'm actually going to go up a little bit further here, explore a bit. I've not been here for what, a year and a half, I'd say, something like that. So I'm just going to have a look, just remind myself what it was like. On far, there's the captain's house, as I called it. Just down to the left, there's an old building and a lot of spoil. the sheep have been down there. I didn't fancy it myself. And there's some building remains there and there. Like I say, there's Snaefell up there. Just to my right there's a footpath that takes you back over the tops towards Laxey. That's probably the way I'm going to be going back myself. I do like an old building. I often wonder who was here before. Come across this memorial plaque to the Snaefell mine disaster to commemorate the deaths of the following miners who perished in the shaft on the 10th of May 1897. And this was unveiled in 1997 by Mrs. Alwyn Kinraid, erected by the parish commissioners. So anyway, thanks for joining me today. Hope you enjoyed the video. I certainly enjoyed the walk. Hope you can join me again.